Hold everything. Come here. There you go. Shh. Ow. Ow. Are you guys bird professionals?
Oh. It's a common merganser.
It's a common merganser. Okay.
If you think it's healthy, we could probably leave it on the lab pond.
It's very healthy. Not flying yet, but he can run. The prettiest little thing that I've ever held in my hands. The heck is it? Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, he's so pretty. He's so pretty. Come here. Come here, little squawky. Hey. All right, guys. Does that look like a heron to you guys? It sure looks like a heron to me. We're taking Squawky Bird here for a ride to what we call the Lab of Ornithology at our local school, local university, Lab of O. Because I want the little squawker bird to get taken care of. He's got very short wings. His wings are not developed at all. So I know, in general, in the wild, he's struggling and kicking. Hold on, hold everything. Come here. You gotta get more tightly wrapped up. All right. He's kicking, and this is like terrible daytime traffic right now, and people are idiots. It's such a weird occasion. He was in the middle of a plaza parking lot. Like, it had no chance of survival. If he had run across the road, he would have been splattered. I'm trying to hold him up here so you guys can see him. Now he's calmed down. Shh, ow, ow. He's freaking nailing me. He keeps grabbing on. He's trying to escape, but he's still not sure what the hell is going on. A little bit of sensory overload for him right now. It's a bird sanctuary up here, and it's supposed to be run and managed by like big time professional, big deal scientists and whatnot. In the wild, the parents would be around, and they would take care of the baby. They would feed it. But the fact that this bird was running around in a busy parking lot, it looked like a little goose at first, and this lady was out there smoking a cigarette, and she goes, "Thank you for not hitting him." I'm like, that thing doesn't look right. I said, I gotta catch it. I got him in the weeds, and I got him where he couldn't, where he's just giving up. He's like, so I got him to that point where he was just resigned to his existence, because he kept jumping in the water. There was mud puddles there, and he would jump. I think it's a grebe or some kind of loon or some kind of odd waterfowl, because he kept jumping in the water and splashing around, and it could be a loon or so. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to. It looks very heron-like to me, like green heron. It's almost developed. It's almost ready to fly. It just doesn't seem right to me. Where it was, you know, for a lake bird, like something really lake-bound. We have a big lake here with a lot of swamp. If it was a lake bird, what was it doing way up there? Because that's nowhere near the lake. I'm trying to keep him bound up in a t-shirt so that he doesn't like flail around and spaz out. So the visitor center is closed. we got a confused, spazzing out bird here. Are you guys bird professionals?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on?
This was up at East Hill Plaza. It's a fledgling.
Uh-huh.
It was running all around the parking lot.
Okay.
So I grabbed it because there was nowhere, no signs of its mother. Wrong.
It's a common merganser.
It's a common merganser.
If
Okay.
you think it's healthy, we could probably leave it on the lab pond.
It's very healthy.
Let's check with.
Yeah, I wanted to get it out of East Hill parking lot because
That's a good
obviously the parents are not around anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's not flying yet, but he can run.
Let's go check with Mary Margaret. Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
We'll go check.
Yeah.
In a minute.
All right, thank you. We'll hang out here. Well, look at you. You're gonna have a new home there, buddy. It's a common merganser. See, I'm dumb as far as this stuff goes, especially with a young baby bird. I'm so happy that I met you. You are so pretty. The prettiest little thing that I've ever held in my hands. It's springtime and you're gonna get cool experiences, and this is one of them. There's a lot of baby animals around this year. This season out in the spring, so the kids said it was a common merganser. Pretty. Can I get a close-up of you? Wow. The pretty big. So they said we're gonna go find someone who can help us get them out in the pond. Dude, you have weird eyelids. What are you doing with your eyelids? That's scary. That's like alien. You guys see that? Look at his eyelids. Huh. His eyelids are like see-through. And he blinks. Bird hole, stay on your side of the car. Don't move. Don't go jumping over here. If you want to stay out of the t-shirt, you stay over there. Yeah, you see it. See, he's got little tiny wings on him. He's not quite developed yet. He's very healthy. Yeah. So these college kids, students here that just happen to be here, Says it's a common merganser. It's kind of a weird place for him to be up where he was, but we're getting him taken care of. Just chilling, taking a car ride. Pooped a whole lot in my car and on me. So I did the search around for rehabbers, bird rehabbers, wildlife. Because I took them up to the bird sanctuary. They said call a rehabber. They gave me a list of numbers. And then the first rehabber that I called actually wound up being a friend of mine from years ago. I drove up there and saw her, showed her the bird, but my bird is a lot bigger than any of the birds that she had. And so then we called another rehabber who's about an hour 20 away. That's where we're headed now, because this other rehabber has bigger birds and she has like water. This guy needs water. This guy needs to play in water, needs to swim, be strong, needs to actually be in an environment where he can go, you know, stretch his wings out. So we're taking him up there because this other rehabber's all set up for the bigger birds. I went back to where I found him and actually carried him, walked around with him in my hand, trying to get him to make noise and see if we could hear his missing flock or his parents or whoever he was there with, see if we could find other mergansers there at the shopping plaza, because if you could actually, they got separated, and my guess is they got separated by traffic, because I think the other guys may have crossed the road and then he was following, but he was behind, and then he was trying to get across the road. But the way traffic is up there, and how it's funny how these birds, they just chill. He's just chilling. It's been a long day. I know he wants to rest and he wants to get to some water, so that's where we're taking him. He's definitely tired. He keeps closing his eyes. I've been on this journey now, I think, 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours, maybe 4. I don't know. It's a long journey, bird. You're the journey bird. I was gonna just call you bird hole, right? Because you're kind of a pain in my hole showing up in my day, but I don't know, maybe it was a good thing I found you. I don't have you in the shot. So here is Bird Hole in the box on his way to his new home. I didn't film that because just too much going on. So thank you to Finger Lakes Raptor Center for taking care of him. And maybe we'll get some updates here in a month or two, and maybe pay a visit someday or see him flying above us.